All right. Welcome back, everybody. We are picking up where we last left off with Let's Play Resident Evil, hosted by me, Expired Soda. We're picking up after the skyscraper, like the skyscraper area. I guess the best way I can describe it. We have everything we need now to build the detonator, so I think we can kind of just mosey our way into whatever we need to do over here. Let me do one quick thing. Super quick. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, so let me get my bearings straight again. I think we already upgraded everything that we could have possibly upgraded. Maybe we might want to organize our inventory a little bit. I think that's probably about the only thing. Maybe switch this stuff around. I know that I could just do the auto sort, but I actually like playing Tetris here. Okay. I think that's good enough for now. Okay, so where are we on the map? Zipline we already did. Now we're over here. I think we just need to... I think we already did this part, didn't we? No, we already have the detonator and everything, so I think that's pretty much it. Oops, can't see. I think we just need to bring the detonator downstairs now. We're down there now. And honestly, I think it's this way that we need to go. Or is it this way? Kind of lost now. Hold on. Let me get my... All right, so we definitely went through here to get to here, but that thing up there is throwing me off. I feel like we need to go this way. Yeah, we probably need to go this way. All right, let me turn this down on my headphones because it's getting pretty loud. But how do I get over there? Maybe that's not the way that we need to go. It's probably this way then. Okay, I know this is the room. Okay, so we can't go through there. So we definitely went through here to over here. Now we need to go this way. All right. This is Resident Evil 9. So Requiem, the newest one that just came out. We're probably about 50% of the way through the game, I would reckon. We're already in Raccoon City. And I think we're just getting the detonators at this point to blow up the door. And then I'm sure it's going to head into the motorcycle sequence. Oh boy, look at all these enemies. Just what I want. Wow, I used to play these when I was younger, split screen. Yeah. I think I started with Resident Evil 4. At least that was the Resident Evil that I actually liked. Leon has so much aura. He does, doesn't he? Leon's my favorite character just because I started with Resident Evil 4. I originally had played Resident Evil, I think it was either 0 or 1. Am I supposed to be doing something here besides? Oh, okay, I see. And what happened was I didn't like it. I didn't like Resident Evil 1 or 0. It was too scary for me at the time. Resident Evil 4 had that like nice mix of action and somewhat horror to where I could actually play it confidently and not just like constantly stopping. Hey y'all over on YouTube. Hey Melissa. And yeah, I remember playing it on I played it originally on the GameCube. Ethan is dope. I'm not gonna lie. Ethan's he's like the regular guy. Let me see if I can't take these guys down from here. before I go over there. Honestly, I don't even want to try to waste the bullets. We're just gonna go it in raw. Ethan's like a sort of, maybe not like a god, but he's up there. I mean, the man's chopped his arm off and put it back together by just like putting some water on it. I would say my ranking is going to be Leon, Chris, and then Ethan. And then after that, it's going to be Ada. And then that one guy from Resident Evil 4. Can't remember his name. The Spanish dude. The Assassin, I think is what he was called. All right. I'm going to try and sneak around this area so I don't actually use up too many bullets. Even though I have a bunch of bullets, I really don't need to be doing this. But yeah, bro, I'm the youngest of 4. My brothers would play RE0 through 3 and I would just watch. I was so scared, dude. Same. I didn't have a brother growing up, but I did have a friend who I would go over his house and I would watch him play, and I have absolutely no idea how he would manage to play Resident Evil 1. I couldn't even get past literally like the intro. I would just have to hand him the controller every time. Yeah, hopefully in the next one, in Resident Evil 10, I'm assuming they're going to make a 10. I mean, this one's already, I think, pretty successful. I'm hoping that they bring Chris and Leon together. Sort of like how they did it in Resident Evil 6. Or was it 5? I think it might have been 5, actually. Oh, come on. At least let me get one of these guys without having to fight all of them. Yikes. All right, let me see if I can't pick up the explosive over here. 7 was which one was 7? That was the, if 7's the one I'm thinking, which is the biohazard, or the one that you're just like in Louisiana or whatever. I mean, I don't know about you, but I think that one's horrifying. That one scared the absolute Jesus out of me. I couldn't even play, I think, past the first part of that one. Oh, I got hit with the rock. Oh, did I just, okay, I was about to say, did I just fall off the building? I didn't even know that was possible. Yeah, that would be dope if we could have a Leon Chris combo. That would be amazing. No, you threw it at the wrong guy, Leon. You're supposed to throw it at the guy in front of you. Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I got saved right there by the fact that he didn't. I know Resident Evil 5 and 6 were basically just like action games. Like they weren't even honestly scary, but as bad as people want to say that those games are, I enjoyed 6 and 5. Now, mind you, I played it with a friend, so I was playing it co-op, so I don't know if like solo would be as fun, but I did enjoy those games. They definitely weren't Resident Evil in the sense that like the residents are evil, you know, they weren't scary, but it was still fun. It was a nice action game, I'll be honest, but a lot of people poo-poo them. A lot of like the OG Resident Evil fans, the purists. I honestly thought they were all right. But is 7, I believe, is if 7's Biohazard, which is the one where it's you play Ethan. If that's the one, if that's 7, that one is horrifying. I think that one, like, they kind of swung back. So like 4 started to teeter away from the scary. 5 went away from it completely. 7 did away with it too. And then I think they got a lot of blowback from the community. And so they were like, all right, we got to bring back the horror. And so then they kind of like went the whole opposite direction with, I believe is 7. If it's the one I'm thinking, the one in Louisiana or whatever. Okay, well, I gotta do something here. I'm like just running around here like an idiot. I think I gotta shoot this thing. And then this one, I like what they did with this one, where they had, because Resident Evil Village was kind of scary and kind of not scary. It was definitely less scary than the mold one, which was I think the megamycene is what they introduced in that one. They did away with like the progenitor virus, the T virus, and all those viruses that came from that. Oh gosh, don't throw that, big boy. And then this one they did I like what they did with this one, where Grace is kind of is that the one? Okay, I'm not even gonna try and shoot that one. I hate the pimple head people. Maybe if I can pick up that axe that just fell from that one. I'm not even gonna try and go up there right now though. There's too many of them. Let me just wait for them to come down here. I'm hoping that this game gets like a Mercenaries DLC or a game mode. I know a lot of people right now are kind of like contentious about it. Like some people are like, oh, does Resident Evil need a Mercenaries mode every Resident Evil? I like the Mercenaries. Yeah, I was never a fan of scary movies or games. I just love zombie genre stuff. Check out Vane. It's a new zombie game. It can be scary due to the realism. Vane. Okay, I'll check it out. Did it just come out this year? I know I've been getting more into horror lately. I used to be like that too. Like I would just, definitely not movies, but I've never really been a big movie person in general. Can I jump down? I think you can, can't you? Jump down on these enemies? Let me see if I can't stab it in the back. I hate this enemy so bad. This thing like chases you. But here lately I've been getting into horror a little bit more. We just got done with Dead Space. We got done with Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 was scary. Like super scary. Dead Space, when I was younger, was scary, but now, honestly, it's not that scary at all. And I think the biggest thing is that in those games, you're kind of like a badass, you know, space marine almost, right? Like in Dead Space you have all those cool guns and everything, so at some point you just kind of only get scared with the jump scares, really. What is that noise? Oh my god, what is out here? Something's out here and it's like making a annoying noises. Silent Hill 2 was scary just because of like the ambiance. They did really good with like just setting up that game to be scary. The music, the jump scares, the enemies in general are just scarier. Seriously, I'm like beating you up. How are you biting me? It looked like this zombie got staggered because of, oh no. Wow, Dead Space where I would crap myself. For some reason, back in the day, Dead Space was scarier. Now, the new one, the remade version, it was a walk in the park. It was super easy. The only times that I was like even slightly scared was literally just like on the obvious jump, not the obvious jump scares, but the not so obvious jump scares. Get off me. Get out of here. Is that a hatchet? No, that was just scrap. Oh my goodness. Let me get out of here. How about Alan Wake, man? Oh man, I've been wanting to get into that series, the Alan Wake series. I have all the games. I have the remakes and everything. And I want to play, so my goal is at some point to play Alan Wake and then the other game that's made by the same studio, Remedy, the one that's about like the time. I don't think it was made by Remedy, or maybe it was, but I think they lost the license to it. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but it's the one where you gain like superpowers, where you can like go forwards and backwards in time and stuff. I want to play that after the first Alan Wake. Come on, throw the thing. Oh, it's because it's a axe. I can't throw the axe, really? I can only swing it. And then I want to play Control after that, and then Alan Wake 2. I'm in PA, so Silent Hill is so close to home as far as realism. Yeah, I can imagine. I couldn't imagine playing Silent Hill and then looking outside and being like, wait a minute, that kind of looks familiar. Yeah, I'm pushing 30, so I'm less terrified of things. It's just the nightmares that are produced by the games. I just can't do it. Hey, I feel you, dude. I feel that. Good, it's just really hard, to be honest. Is it? I know that I think the only time I've ever played Alan Wake, I didn't get to go through it all the way. I found it to be like the controls were kind of weird because you're like shining light at the enemies or whatever to like kill them, and that was just like kind of like a weird mechanic at the time, one that I wasn't used to. And I think that's why I put it down for a while, because I was just like, all right, I can't continue doing this. But I want to pick it back up because just reading up on it a little more, reading up on the lore, and just reading up on the Studio Remedy in general, they're really great. Like the continuity that they have in their storyline is amazing. And just the overall universe that they've built between Alan Wake, Control, Quantum Break, that's the name of that one where you get the time stopping superpowers, it's really nice. It's a really cool shared universe. Okay, there's a box right there I can get up on. There's some rubble, random stuff around here. I'm trying to avoid missing the Mr. Raccoons. I feel like there might be a Mr. Raccoon around here somewhere. And I appreciate any studio that like manages to piece together a complex story across different games that, like, on the surface each game doesn't look like they would tie together, but if you're, you know, observant and you play them enough, you could be like, oh, okay, they kind of all piece together without it literally being like, you know, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2. Not to, you know, diss Resident Evil. I like Resident Evil, but I think sometimes games where it's like not so in your face about this being a sequel, this being a prequel, is a lot funner. Oh, dude. Thank you, man. Yeah, sub up, brother. We have a Discord too. I have a website as well that just has like some general information on the stream. I kind of have it like, I'm trying to build out a sort of like lore behind the channel. We also do like readings and stuff that I've been kind of slow on, but I'm trying to pick back up. But yeah, we do some stuff around here. Mainly the gaming stuff, but I'm trying to expand out. Okay, so we're supposed to get to there. How do I get to there from here? Oh, okay, I see. Down here, make a slide. Let me turn here. Yeah, I understand that. I long a good background story. The order doesn't really matter much to me. I love to find Easter eggs and lures along the way. I will say that, though. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever played this game, but another game that does it really well is Remnant. Remnant from the Ashes. That game did the... I didn't like roguelites, the roguelite style games, until I played that game. That game has such a good mechanic for their roguelite, and then they sprinkle in so many like little tiny things like lore and everything else all over the place. What? Okay, I'll keep my ears open. And they sprinkle in so much lore all over the place. It's like, it's crazy. There's just so much stuff to do beyond just the main missions and the main storyline. You got to check it out if you haven't ever played it. I think now it's probably losing a little bit of love in the community. So it's mainly a co-op game. It used to have a lot of players online, and I don't know how many people still play it. I know there's Remnant 2. There's like the second one as well. I haven't played the second one, but if it's anything like the first, which I heard it is, then it's definitely worth a play. I don't know if that studio is going to continue making those type of games, or if they're moving on, or what even actually happened to that studio. Oh no, another pimple head boy. Let me see what I can do. Can't I just avoid him? Please don't throw rocks at me. Is he coming after me? Oh, he is. Hello, good sir. Let me just walk right past him. Oh, does this guy have a chainsaw? Who's got a chainsaw? Somebody got a chainsaw around here? Oh my gosh, I'm just like walking straight into these guys, aren't I? Oh, bad time to run out of ammo. Okay, I opened up the inventory. Not run out of ammo, but oh, what? Oh, no, 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 no. It's too much happening at once. This is giving me Mercenaries vibes from... Oh, I hate this enemy. All right, I think I might have to pull out the shoddy for this. I wish I could right now. I'm looking to build a new PC to get back into creating missions and mods for Arma and incorporate all sorts of fun war games and stories. Oh, dude, I remember Arma back in the day. I don't know if it was Arma or what was it. There was like a military game. I don't know what it was called, but there was a game that the army like made. I can't remember if it was Arma or if it was like something else, but I remember playing that back in the day. They like specifically made it to feel like you were going through like boot camp and everything. I wish I could remember the name off the top of my head, but I can't. Oh, we're gonna die, we're gonna die. Oh, we are gonna die, we're actually gonna die. We are gonna die. You know what? It's actually a good thing that we died, because I was wasting too much ammo there for my liking. Jesus, this is going on really long. That was a long death animation. Yes, America's Army. That's what it was. America's Army. Yeah, I used to have a group on that. I miss it. It was shut down a couple of years ago. I shed a few tears. That's hilarious that they kept it up that long, though. I feel like that game came out in like 2008. I feel like, or 2009. I don't remember when that game came out, but I remember there was a buddy of mine who was like real obsessed with just like military stuff in general and history. He was a real history buff, and he got me into playing that. And we would even like role play. We had a little Ventrilo server. I don't know if anybody remembers Ventrilo. We had a little Ventrilo server that we would get on, and you had to like even do the comms and everything when you were talking to people. That's how like dedicated they were. It was revamped in 2015 until like 2020. Oh wow. I know for sure there was a lot of people that liked that game, because there was whole entire Ventrilo TeamSpeak servers. There was guilds or clans. I don't remember what they called them. It probably had some kind of like military name to it, not guilds or clans. I think it was probably more like, I don't know, whatever, like company or something like that. Oh my gosh, there's so much happening at once again. This time I'm going to take it a little slower. Let me see if I can't prep myself a little bit. I think for these pimple head guys, if I can't just straight up get them, I'm just gonna use the Requiem on them. Oh, it was platoons. Okay, that makes sense. I know there was definitely something. We used to play that a lot. Is he gonna fall? Oh, okay. I thought he was like dying and like about to fall off the cliff. Oh, come on. How'd I miss that? Oh, no. It's even worse that I'm missing because I have the aim assist on, so I really should. I don't have no excuse to miss right now. We were really good when people weren't cheating and lagging to win. Yeah. I feel like there was like a good amount of cheaters back in the day, but the cheats back then just felt, I don't know, simpler, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's just like my nostalgia kicking in and that's not actually how it was. But I definitely feel like now there's like all kinds of just ridiculous kinds of cheats that are out there for any kind of game. Like I've been playing a little bit of Marathon, the extraction shooter, and I feel like that game has like just an ungodly amount of cheats for no reason. Come on, big boy. There's no way he took a whole Requiem bullet. 2? Oh, this guy is the zombie. Can't handle that. He can't handle that chainsaw though. There we go. Get out of here. I know my aim assist needs some aim assist. It's wild. For some reason with Resident Evil games, my aim gets so bad. Every character in this game and really throughout the whole series feels clunky, like just like they're chunky, almost like I kind of relate it to Gears of War, like how the Gears of War characters feel just heavy when you're moving them around. It doesn't feel fluid. Oh, come on. Leon, you should reload for me. Yeah, wall hacks, invisible cheats, yeah, they got everything now. And it's all like so cheap. They got like all these like Chinese forums and all these Chinese hackers, and I feel like back in the day, I don't know, there was still Chinese hackers back then, but I feel like now there's like 7 billion of them. And you can just buy them for like nothing. You're not gonna throw that thing at me this time. Okay, I think we cleared the room. Okay, I missed a green herb somewhere. Impedio. What's the irony? The irony. China bought many games and didn't expect there was going to be people making a business out of cheats. Yeah, that is ironic, isn't it? And I'm not even knocking the Chinese. Some of those Chinese games that they make, even the ones that are just like straight up copies of other games, they're all right. Like, I played a couple of them. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that, you know, it's great of them to be just straight up stealing IPs, but I think it's getting worse and worse now. And I can only imagine what they're going to be doing with the whole AI movement now. I know a lot of people are doom and glooming it. I'm trying to keep a positive attitude towards it. I'm of the accord that, you know, you might as well learn about it and might as well learn how it works even if you're not going to use it and even if you hate on it, because at the end of the day, everybody's going to use it, and it's better to know your enemy than to not know them, if you know what I mean. Yeah, they are pretty good at copying stuff. I heard that they just, I think like maybe a couple months ago, they just got done copying, what's that technology that makes chipsets? The lithograph, something like that. It's got a big name. I don't know what the name exactly is, but apparently the US used to be the only country that could actually do that. They actually had the machines to do that. I don't know if it was like just the US, maybe it was like another, like one of the Scandinavian countries as well, but I definitely know that it was the US that had at least the machine, or the company that owned the company that could make those machines. Oh yeah, no, I mean, I'm not talking about cheating necessarily. I'm just talking in general with AI use. Not necessarily cheating. Yeah, I mean, I don't play enough games where I like need to cheat, since I'm mostly just a single player gamer. So I feel like I don't really have a need to cheat because I don't really feel like I need to cheat on a single player game, you know? Just think of it as how the 1900s were with the cameras. Fast forward to 2026, present day, they are everywhere and everything. Yeah, pretty much. You're gonna know how they cheating to beat them. I mean, that it does tend to work like that. Not necessarily in video games, but you know, usually if you're gonna beat somebody at something, and if they're using something against you that has an advantage over you, it would behoove you to learn what that advantage is and how it works, as opposed to just like not necessarily using it, but at least learning how to use learning how it works so that you could find exploits to it. But yeah, I agree, Yank. It's pretty much, I saw it with digital art. A long time ago, it used to be that traditional art was the big thing, and then iPads started coming out and all these like digital art programs and software started coming out, and there was a lot of people online back in the day that used to poo-poo digital artists and call them, oh, they're not real artists, that's not a real artist, yada yada. And then over the years, like, people just accepted it, and now you would hardly find anybody that will say that a digital artist isn't a quote-unquote artist. Now, that's not like a one-to-one to what's going on right now with AI, but cheating only good when your wife allows it. Just ask, what's that guy named Joey Wheeler? I think he knows all about that. What the hell? Okay, what am I doing? This level's like kind of just looped in on itself. I got all the way back here. Oh, that's right, I gotta hop on this thing. Did I miss anything? I feel like for some reason in my bones, I feel like I missed a Mr. Raccoon somewhere. I can almost hear his little arms flapping. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, auto-tune. Exactly. People used to hate on auto-tune. People used to hate on midis. Like, I have a MIDI board, and people used to say that if you produced music in Ableton or in Fruity Loops or in GarageBand, that you weren't a true artist, that you were just like a fake artist, because all you were doing was just, you know,
you'll have to take the
pressing buttons or whatever. And I remember a lot of people used to say that back in the day. I heard if you just look up, the zombies can't hurt you. Okay, I guess that was a lie. I could have sworn I saw somebody. Let me try it again. Maybe I have to aim up. It's true. If you look up, they just don't hurt you. That's hilarious. I can feel them pushing me and they can't hit me. Apple bottom jeans with the fur. I can literally hear them all around me, but they can't do anything. Now I feel like the moment I look down, they're gonna attack me. Let me see if I can't find my way off of this thing. Okay, now I gotta look. Ah! I knew that was gonna happen the moment I looked down. All right, hold on. I gotta equip my shotgun here. I gotta. Oh no! Don't kill me! Come on. Yo, another perfect example of acceptance as graffiti artist. Now they everywhere. And you know what's funny that you say that about graffiti artists? When VR started to become a big thing, there's a friend of mine who has never been a graffiti artist or any kind of like mural painter or anything like that. Like you couldn't get him to paint you like a stick figure to save his life. But what he does now is he literally, like, let's say you want a picture like a mural or something, he will put it on a VR and it'll like project onto the wall in real life, like the picture. And then he just spray paints like it's like he's tracing, like you're tracing a picture, and he gets good commissions off that apparently. So I don't know if you would say that he's like a quote unquote phony artist for that. All right, this time I got to think this through a little more, don't you think? All right, let me start by reloading all my guns. Yeah, the augmented reality. Yep. So it's kind of hard, It's like what did Obi-Wan always say? Only the Sith deal in absolutes. So I always am a bit weary of always like just poo-pooing something or praising something like outright. I always like to kind of keep a middle ground, not necessarily saying, like fence sitting, but kind of taking everything with a grain of salt. I'm in Philly. The city has more murals than we can count. I can imagine. I know this game that I'm about to mention isn't in Philly, but I can imagine it kind of is reminiscent sort of it. I think it's based more off of New York, but do you remember a game back in the day called Mark Echo? Mark Echo's something. I can't remember the full name of the game. It was Mark Echo's, I can't remember, but it was about graffitiing, which is, I think, probably the only game that I know of to this date that is and exclusively was about graffitiing. Well, you know what, except Jet Set Radio Future. Those two games were about graffiti, but I remember Mark Echo specifically, and that one was a good game. I missed that game. I actually need to look up and see if you can still play that game. I don't know what the hell Leon just did there. Okay, let me reload. I don't know if killing these people in the windows does anything for me. I don't even think it's giving me like challenge points. Subway Surfers is about graffiti. That's true, it is, isn't it? Oh no, come on, not this guy. No way, I just missed a shot with the Requiem twice. That's it, I'm uninstalling the game. Oh my god. Defeat at least 3 enemies with a single Requiem shot? Okay, I'll take that. I can't remember, I think it was a fighting game, kind of free roam graffiti stuff. And yeah, the Mark Echo's graffiti game was that. It was like graffitiing, and then you fought the cops. Like it was a weird premise of a game. It was like there's a dystopian future where like nobody can graffiti and there's like some guy that like goes around graffitiing, and then if they find you graffitiing, they like shoot you with guns. It was like an on-site execution for anybody caught graffitiing, which is, I thought, like, that's just a silly premise, but I'm not gonna lie, I did like that game. That was probably one that's up there with one of my favorite OG games. If they ever do a remake of that, I don't know if Mark Echo is still making those like ridiculous elephant clothing brands that he used to make from back in the old aughts, the 2000s, but Mark Echo, if you're hearing this, we need a remake of that game. Oh my god, the potato streamer was hacking the game. He never ran out of ammo for the rocket launcher. I think there is a way to get an infinite. I know in Resident Evil 4, if you got enough challenge points, I think it was like 2 million. And I don't think in Resident Evil it was challenge points, but I think if you had 2 million points or whatever it was in that game, there was a infinite rocket launcher. I think it was like the red rocket launcher or something in that game. All right, I need to slow down on my ammo usage because I am about to run out of rifle ammo. Should I buy Requiem or Re-Trilogy Remake? Oh, I don't know. I would say if the Re-Trilogy is the same price, I would go with Re-Trilogy because this game is pretty short. I think it's only like about 20 hours at best. And I think if you're like, if you know what you're doing, you could probably beat it in 11. He went through that whole part with the launcher. That's hilarious. It's always funny how in Resident Evil, it's got a nice mix of like, it never takes itself too seriously. Is there a way to kill this guy, or is he just like permanently there? And you can definitely tell that with Leon. You know how like it's the running gag that like Leon always has to do a backflip or whatever, or always has to do some kind of like ridiculous move. And he does it even more if Ada Wong is around, because apparently there's like some sort of like fan theory that they're supposed to be together or something. I feel like I missed something. Oh, I missed rifle rounds. I need rifle rounds. Is it in the water? Is that where it is? Yeah, it's somewhere here. Oh, there it is. I'm glad they added that in this game. I don't know what other Resident Evil game added that too. I can't remember if it was in Resident Evil 4, but maybe it's in the remake. I haven't played the actual remake. That they that you can see the ammo and the things that you missed on the map. Reach the underground using the suspended platform. Oh, okay. So this just looped me all the way back here. Wonderful. I still remember the first Resident Evil I played on PlayStation 2. I never had a PlayStation 2, but I had a friend who had Resident Evil, and I'm gonna tell you, the original Resident Evil. Oh, I never got that up there. The original Resident Evil scared me too much. I could never actually play it. I always had to just have him watch, or I always had to have him play and me just watch.
It's 15 miles to the city center on the 419.
15 miles to the city center. This calls for the motorcycle. All right, so now we got to plant the bomb here. The detonator is missing. Yeah, because the detonator is in my inventory. All right, let's put the detonator in. Yeah, the originals were scary, especially back in the day. I mean, I was a whole lot younger back in the day, so that kind of contributes to it as well. But I feel like old school graphics just kind of give you that, like, this is scary vibe, regardless of what the game is. And there's a few horror games that are trying to replicate that now, like some indie devs. Oh, here we go. Mr. Leon on his motorcycle. Thank God there was just a motorcycle sitting in the rubble of this city. Well, I guess they dropped that crate in there after the fact, didn't they? So maybe that's not too impossible. For some reason, this segment of the game reminds me of Final Fantasy. I don't know what Final Fantasy it was, but I think there was a Final Fantasy where you were on a motorcycle. This is the fun part you will see.
Files.
Maybe because I was 9, it was so new for our generation. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Gideon. Where'd you get that rocket launcher? This Victor Gideon guy is turning out to be one of the funnier Resident Evil villains. Look at these dogs.
This day just keeps getting better and better.
I heard that they wanted to make these dogs like way bigger, but they opted out. It kept them like the size that they are now. Oh, come on. Oh, I have infinite ammo. All right, sweet. I don't have to worry about wasting my ammo. This part would be a lot worse if you actually had ammo.
Pups could use more training.
So did Gideon just like bring these dogs with him, or were they already in the city? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, reload. Oh. Come back here. Oh no. Oh, come on, reload. Oh no. Oh, I need to recover. Oh boy.
So much for the direct route.
I was about to say, there's no way we're already getting off the motorcycle. Oh, come on now. Oh. Oh, he's gonna shoot me with that thing. Jesus.
Ken, seriously,
So what now?
don't give up that easy.
Oh, we're going up the skyscraper. Make the jump, Leon. Oh, that's nice. You get to see the crater where the nuke went off. Don't hit that. I can't tell if I'm like in full control or partial control, you know? It's definitely very assisted because I would have done crashed by now if they gave me full control. Gideon is just like unintentionally funny. Oh, damn.
I've had enough of you!
I know the feeling.
Nice.
Come on.
Oh, great. What are we doing now? Shoot what? What am I shooting? Oh. Are we really playing like some kind of Oh no. He's definitely not dead.
Should have worn a helmet.
You knew he was gonna say that. You knew he had to say something. Leon's always got to say one-liners. Grace Foot Worship Clan represent. The Gooners are in the chat. What about Leon Foot Worship?
You should be close to the coordinates.
Yeah. Looks like it. I'll take a look around then.
Just the generic iPhone, like. Great. Search for Grace. All right, this area looks kind of small. It's making me feel like there might be a boss or a mini boss or something. This area looks familiar. Wait, can I look at the bike? Can I use the bike? Can I not? It's out of gas. Okay. Thank God we made it this far without gas. Oh no. Am I going the right way? So, oh wait, so I missed a complete other area over here. Hold on. Aha! It's a good thing I came back. Hello, Mr. Raccoon. Oh, okay. Now I know how to make Leon just attack straight without having to do like a stupid swirly cue. All right. I think that covers everything over here. Let's keep it moving. No way. Is that the police station? Are we back in our old stomping grounds? Oh my God.
I believe it's still standing.
Nope, don't want to go down there. It looks like I haven't missed anything. Wow. And of course the gate is still locked. I could have sworn the gate got like blown up in Resident Evil 2 with Mr. X. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm rethinking something else. Raccoon City Police, the RPD. What's wrong, Leon?
It's on you now.
The prodigal son has returned. The hero returns. Oh man, everything's still the same. That's wild. Are we gonna have to play this whole area again? I mean, half of it's destroyed, so I doubt it. Did we really think that was gonna work? I think there's another raccoon there. Oh, you might be right. This does look like an area that would be filled with raccoons. Oh, look, it's the old typewriter. There's no way this thing still works. In a library somewhere. Oh yeah, it has. I think the library is on the.
Sherryman RPD.
Was it on the second floor?
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Yeah. Looks like the BSAA set up HQ here.
Abandoned?
Point of interest? Possible entrance?
Sure.
Is that what they do in investigations? They just circle things and put like statements. Oh my god, the banner's still there. So you're telling me the BSAA came in here, set up shop, and then just like mounted their computers and stuff and then just left that there? You can't save anyone. Did they purposely do that to like make fun of? Uh-oh. Xeno.
Shit, she's in danger. Sherry found Grace.
At RPD?
Yeah, exactly. Someone's been expecting us.
Welcome back in, Brooke.
Better walk on our location. Head of there now.
Copy that.
Brooke, do you ever sleep? I feel like you're a night owl too. Look at how that's the save. But you see what I mean? Look, they set up all this stuff and then they just like, what? They just left this here for him? Or I'm like, what? What's up with that? All right, let's sharpen our little blade here. Let me check my inventory and see what's going on in here. I think we better start making some rifle ammo. We used quite a bit. I'm a bit of a night owl. I can see that. Don't worry. So are we here. Is that all the scrap I have? I just have one more. I don't know if I want to save it. How many shotgun shells do I have? Let me check. I got 42 shotgun shells, 39 regular bullets. I think I'm just going to save that one bit of scrap there. Body armor replenish. I guess we'll replenish it. There's really not much else I need in here. I think I'm just gonna try and upgrade everything. Did I already upgrade this to the max? I did. How about you? Not you. That's just for reload speed. I feel like we could upgrade other stuff first. Let me see. Requiem, I guess. We might as well upgrade Requiem. Stability. I don't really think that's that important. Ammo capacity. I mean, really, there's not much. The scope, I guess, but honestly, I haven't even been using the scope on this thing. I guess there's really nothing else I need. I'm gonna try and avoid buying ammo. Okay, let me check out all the places we can go. Rusted shutter, rusted shutter. Let's go upstairs first. Well, 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 look what it is. That was a weird puzzle. I like it how it's still there and complete too, right? Thank you for the love, Brooke. I don't know if I've ever mentioned the Discord to you, Brooke, but we got a Discord as well. If you ever fancy yourself and joining one. I have a website too that should be under the description if you want to check those places out. No pressure though, no pressure. I appreciate you either way. Just putting it out there in case. All right, I guess we're gonna have to go in here first. Is this the library that you were talking about, maybe? Top secret operation. I like it how they title it top secret operation. They want to make sure that you know, right? Champions of Justice, are you ready? Duty calls. Provisions Specialist Neil. Do you have the pizza and beer at the ready? Make sure you've got some soda on hand too. Make sure it's expired. In case the rookie is liver conscious. What does that mean? Decoration Manager Elliot, think you're an artist? Then show us what you've got. Make sure you use the banner with the stars on it. Give Coordinator Scott. Don't forget to pick up the goods from Robert's shop on the day. Get what Barry suggested. That man knows his stuff. One last thing, make sure the chef doesn't catch wind of the welcome party for the new recruit. We wouldn't want you to put young Kennedy in his books right away, Marvin. You need to get a code or something there. Oh, badass Marvin.
Kennedy.
Reporting for duty. He had a lot of respect for that guy, and I feel like he never really knew him, right? Like, didn't Leon like meet that guy for the first time when he came to Raccoon City? Like, I feel like that's how it went, right? I might be wrong on that. Oh wait, I think I hear a... No, I thought I heard a Mr. Raccoon. Needs a key to open it, okay. I swear to God, if Mr. X like just pops out of nowhere, I'm gonna be so pissed. He's one of the reasons why I really couldn't even finish Resident Evil 2. Record of events. Oh, I do hear a Mr. Raccoon now. All right, September 25th. We are turning the station into a temporary shelter due to the sudden massive outbreak. All police personnel have been instructed to make the safety of the citizens their top priority, as we try to accommodate as many of them as possible. September 25th. Addendum. One of the refugees attacked us in the middle of the night, resulting in the death of one officer and injuring 3 others. The person in question was quickly restrained. We believe this was simply a case of someone snapping under stress, intense stress. September 26th, a mob attacked the station today, resulting in a number of casualties. A few survivors were able to make it safely behind the emergency shutters, but surrounded us as we are. It'll be hard for any of us to escape this place. We are not sure we can fix any of our comm equipment, so we remain cut off from the outside world. September 27th, there was another clash on the west side of the station around 1 p.m. 12 people died, and there's only a handful of survivors left. Everything is falling into disarray in here. David Ford. I wonder if that's the same files or documents, whatever, that were in Resident Evil 2, or if that's just like a completely new one. Okay, I can hear it, but I can't see it. Where is it? Where? Oh, there you are. Hello, Mr. Raccoon. I hate that I had to shoot that one. I didn't want to have to shoot him. Thank you for the love over on TikTok. I don't know why it's not telling me who's clicking it. I'm gonna guess it's you, Brooke. Maybe that's why it's not telling me, because it already like set it up at the top. All right. Oh, what was that? I thought I saw something over there. All right, let me look here. That's some rifle ammo. You're over there just tapping away, aren't you, Brooke? What time's your rodeo thing? Is it at night today, or is it I feel like a rodeo would be at night, right? Like, do they have morning rodeos? Is that a thing? Is this the same place I was just at? I think it is. Oh gosh, okay. Scared me for a second. Oh, you all were supposed to go today, but you didn't go. Midday rodeos, right? Do they bet at rodeos? I bet they do. I feel like that would be a good place to make some bets. Although I'm not really quite sure what you would bet on. Like, what do you, like at a rodeo, you like what? Wrangle pigs on a horse? Is that what you do? Is that a rodeo? Humans bet everywhere. Yeah, true. In Cuba, they used to bet on fish fighting, those little beta fish. You would see like little grown men watching two beta fish fight, and these like grown men like hooting and hollering as if they were like watching some kind of like UFC fight. Need a tool to get this open. Okay. Look at this little fancy thing here. Information. What was the symbolism with all the unicorns? It's rusted and won't budge. Chill, bro. I breed beta fish since 2002. Oh, really? That's dope, dude. I have a little aquarium in my living room. I think it's like 55 gallons. I say little because one time I thought that was like a big size aquarium, and the guy at the pet shop was like, dude, that's like mid-range. I was like, wow. I thought that was a lot. Let me go over here. Do you breed them as a hobby, or is that like a side gig, or does it make you some good money? I don't like to make them fight though. You take care of those fish like they were flowers, which is funny because it's funny you say like they're flowers, because aren't they the fish that you can just like leave in like a little shallow bit of water and it'll still survive for a good handful of days? Okay, I hear you, Mr. Raccoon, but I can't see you. And this is the library like you mentioned, so looks like it's got to be in here somewhere. Are they mudfish? They are mudfish, aren't they? Like literally. I think they're from maybe like some Asian country, and I think that's what I read. I don't know if that's true or not. Something about like they're from some region that would have like long spurts of droughts and then like random monsoons, so they're like really good at just living in little tiny puddles They like muddy water. That's hilarious. It's crazy when you look at the different type of fish varieties, just the amount of adaptation that some species of fish have. Okay, I know that I can hear you. Where are you? This also brings up a good question. Who has been putting and placing all these little raccoons everywhere? Those betas are really strong. Yeah, they are. And you can only have like one, or I think you can only have like either a school of females or a school of males or something like that together. You can't have like more than that together because they fight each other. Is that right? Bro, we're almost at 3K. Where is this Mr. Raccoon? It's got to be somewhere here. I feel like he's right in front of me and I'm just not seeing him. What's up? I'm about... It's almost what? And soon the sun. Okay, Mr. Raccoon, where are you? Okay, he's getting louder now. So he's got to be around here. 1 male and 3/4 females. Michael Hamlin over on TikTok. Thank you for the follow, brother. And welcome into the cult. Where are you, Mr. Raccoon? Is he behind this? Maybe... Oh my gosh. This is frustrating. It's gotta be like in between this thing, I bet. Oh my lord. I'm going crazy. I'm literally going crazy. I can hear it and it's like, it's so loud, but I don't know. Check second floor. Yeah, let's go back to the second floor. Maybe it's like you have to look down or up or something. There's no way he'd be in this little hole, right? He's not as loud up here, but maybe there's like a particular way you have to... This hole looks like it like wants you to look down it, but I can't even see the light, or I can't use the flashlight to like go down it. Oh my god. I'm gonna spend like an hour more just like searching for this thing, really. It's gotta be literally right here. Like, I feel like it's behind this bookshelf. I gotta break it. Wasn't this the area in Resident Evil where you could like move the bookshelves? I mean, I don't think you can move this one because it's like... Wait a minute. Did I just see it? Oh my god. Show yourself, Mr. Raccoon. Lord have mercy. He's got to be somewhere. He's got to be. I can hear it. It's like in my head. It's crawling. His noise. His rattles. I don't know where he could be either. This is driving me crazy. The worst part is like, I don't even want to move from this area because I know he's here. You know what? What if we just like throw a grenade? Like where we think he might be. Think that might work? Whoa, run, run, run. Did that work? Oh, look where he is. Look at this little sneaky goober. Okay, the world is at peace. Hello, Jojo? I'm just gonna call you Jojo because I don't know how to say your first part of your username. I know, that was like literally, they couldn't have put him in a more like off the beaten path area, right? All right, we're searching for that thing for so long, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Kill switch waste song, please. Oh man, I would put on a song right now, but I can't because I'm recording this for YouTube alongside also doing the live stream, and if I put on a song, YouTube will be like, it'll DMCA claim me. Most of the time it won't take down the video, but it will flag the video. YouTube be like that. Okay, I'm a little lost again. My name is Dennis. All right, what's up, Dennis? Sorry I can't put on the song for you. If I'm playing like Marvel Rivals or something, or like one of these like just multiplayer games, I would totally play your song, but right now I just can't. I'm pretty sure we didn't go this way. Or did we? No, I don't think we did. Stars. Nope, definitely didn't go this way. Big E? Who is Big E? Here. What does that mean? You kids have fun solving this one. Bari? His name is Bari? What does that look like? What is that? Okay, so there's a flag. And there's is that like a television? I don't know. I guess we got to be on the lookout for that. Those are clues, definitely. But to what? Are we supposed to look at this photo, maybe? Oh, look who it is. Is this the star team, the original? Where's Chris there? Is that as much as I can zoom in? I can barely see anything there.
Good lives needlessly lost.
5/24, 1996 with the Elite Stars members. I can't, I don't remember how many of the original Stars members died on the first mission. The one where they had to go into the forest. Bari's to-do list. Turn in training plan for new recruit. That would be us. Join Jill at the shooting range. Pick the girls up from soccer. Don't be late. Find that missing library book. Top priority. Okay. The librarian is about to blow a gasket. Looks like the captain checked it out last. Oh, okay. So there's a missing library book, huh? That's another clue. Oh, look who it is. 3 letters. What could they be? What if it's like so simple? What if it's literally just RPD? That would be wild if it's RPD. Where's the P? I know, we need to finish Barry's code. Is there a P? No P? I guess there's no P. Okay, so I guess it's not as simple as RPD. That would be a little too simple, don't you think? I think the code changes when you go back. Oh, really? That's wild. I don't even know what the first clue would be. Like, well, I guess this thing pointed us to where the first clue might be, but I don't know exactly where that is. Have fun solving this one. BIGE. Now I'm like gonna look for whatever 3-letter stuff that I can find. Oh, look, it's a med kit. Doubt there's anything in it. Well, why don't you try to look in it? Like, he's just like, nope, there's nothing in it. I'm not even gonna bother checking. All right, here we go. We got a hat. There's got to be something in this hat, right? I feel like they wouldn't just leave it here for no reason. Stars, Raccoon Police Department. DEP? Oh, wait, there was no P, so it can't be P. Okay, here's another photo. You kids have fun solving this one. I think I actually know what room that is. I think didn't we pass that room up? And there's the flag, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully those pictures stay in I think they do stay in your file folder. We already read this, didn't we? Yeah, we already read that. Okay, so clearly we have to go back to the library. There's something in the library. And then there's something somewhere that has to do with the flag, and then somewhere that has the whiteboard or whatever that is. That board. Okay. Oop, nope, not this way. Let's start picking up the pace a little bit, don't you think? I'm sitting right around about an hour and 30 into this video. I'm going to try and do a little bit of searching real quick, and then I think we might call this a video. I tend not to make the YouTube videos longer than about an hour, just because I hate having to scrub through and edit longer than an hour. And I'm already in a backlog. I have I think 3 or 4 more Resident Evil videos that I gotta scrub through for clips and whatnot. Okay, so apparently there's a book somewhere in here that we need to find. I feel like the book would have to be distinct enough for somebody to notice it, don't you think? Like, it can't be just like a random book. It's gotta be something. It's gotta be something that looks like it would be something you would need to pick up. I mean, with literally the amount of time that it took us. Where's the captain's office? Where is the captain's office? Might be, maybe we have to go well, or were we just in the captain's office? Oh wait, I think I can just hold on, where's the map again? I think I can go up and change the floors. There's the reception, the west office, the main hall, operations, and the library, and then that's all I have so far. Does that have anything to do with anything? All right, let me check upstairs in the library, and then we're gonna move to downstairs again and see if we can't find that whiteboard area thing. Apparently there's a book somewhere here that we need to find. I feel like we're going to be looking for this book forever. We're never going to find the book. Damn it. Maybe it's like something you have to shoot. Like you gotta shoot the book or something. Hmm. Let's go downstairs. Let's go back downstairs. Go back to the room. Go back to the Bari's room. This one over here. Is that the book? I like it how, oh, dude, that's so funny. How it's got the little plant right there. The one that was in the picture, bro. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, my bad. I think that's the... I think that might be down here. I'm a little slow on the draw there. I think it might be down here. Maybe, maybe not. Whoa, what the hell? No way. No way. The tofu? They got the tofu in the game? What? Can you be the tofu in this game? Are they going to add a tofu mode? I can't remember which Resident Evil it was that had the tofu. I guess we didn't go to this area, did we? What the hell was that? It's a running gag in Resident Evil. Well, I don't know if it's a running gag, but I think in one of the Resident Evils, they had a tofu mode, like a tofu level where you could be the tofu. Here's that room. Okay, so we're back in this room. We read this already. All right, so let's consult our documents again. And let's see here. Clue number 1. Okay, so I mean, that looks just like that. There's the TV. Ah, hello. There it is right there. There's the key. But how do I get it? Climb up. Oh, there you go. Locker key. A key with JoJo written on it. Nice. Okay. I hear it. Oh, Tofu. Mr. Tofu. Don't go, Mr. Tofu. I wonder if there was an achievement for shooting the tofu. That's so funny that they added that in there. Okay, so now that we got the key, I guess that means we have to go where again? There was like a locker over here or something that was locked. I think it was this one. The game loves playing games with us. It does, doesn't it? They're notorious for that. Star's Emblem Charm increases firepower at the cost of more sway while aiming. Okay, that's not bad. And then we got some tickets to the zoo. All right, enjoy and don't say I never gave you anything. Okay. What do we need the tickets to the zoo for? All day pass, zoo. Daddy Leon Scott Kennedy just joined on TikTok. That's hilarious. I love the name. So I think we got most of it, right? Did we just figure it out? I don't even know. Like, did we figure out whatever we were supposed to figure out? I feel like we're missing something, aren't we? We're missing this one. Or no, that's where, yeah, that's where the key was. So what else is left? I don't know what the code is. So confused. So confused. Is there like supposed to be a code somewhere on this thing? No. Oh, wait a minute. What did I just see? Oh, that was just the light coming through the door. Okay, well, I'm guessing we found whatever we needed to find for that. But that still leaves that one box. The lower jaw is missing. Is that like supposed to mean something? To honor of those who served. This we can lift with the hydraulic jack. I think really the only thing that we're missing is the quote-unquote book that should be in the library according to the Bari's note. Raccoon City perimeter surveys are posted here. We read this, didn't we? Oh no, we didn't. From our survey of the grounds, we've pinpointed some locations that still have viable resources. 2-floor office. The armory has leftover supplies. Gun shop out back, working shotgun and ammo. Parking garage, advanced team supplies, weapon upgrade parts. Well, that would have been nice to have earlier. We only missing the code for the briefcase. Yeah. Where is the code for the briefcase? I feel like the code for the briefcase has got to be in the quote-unquote book that we're supposed to find in the library, apparently. None of these symbols have letters on them, right? No, they're just like straight up symbols. Okay. All right, let me go back to that briefcase real quick and let me try. It's not this way. It's this way. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god, I'm going the wrong way. There's only one other thing that I can think of off the top of my head. And it's probably definitely not going to work because I don't think the briefcase had these letters, but doesn't hurt to try. Where is that briefcase again? I think it's over here in this office, right? Yep, there it is. Can I not like switch through this faster? B R S N U C. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be in the book. It's got to be in the book in the library. It's got to be. I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that too. I feel like this hat has something to do with it, don't you think? Like, why is this hat just here? DP? No, because P isn't part of it. P isn't one of the letters, so it can't be that. What does this say? We already looked at that. So... nope. Yeah, alright, well, let's just move into the next area, I suppose. Well, actually, what time are we at? We're at 1 hour and 30. I want to keep going, but at the same time, I don't want to have to do and deal with a bunch of editing later, so we're going to do one more quick little upsy downsy here in the library. See if we can't figure this out. Gotta be like a book or something, you know? And it's gotta be like tucked away somewhere you wouldn't even notice. I know, I wanna, trust me, I wanna Google the answer so bad, but then I'm gonna feel so bad once I like Google it and realize like, oh wow, it's right there, you know? Ugh, if it gets too complicated, we may just have to. I feel like Charlie from It's Sunny in Philadelphia right now, when he's got like that whiteboard with all the sticky notes all over it and all the arrows going all over the place, and he's just like smoking a cigarette and looks like he hasn't slept in days. Yeah, I'm not gonna find this today. We'll have to come back to this with a fresh mind. Burger. Let me just make sure that the hydraulic thing works over here. Well, we at least know it works. What? Did you hear that? Oh, that was Grace and Zeno.
The Raccoon City Police Department.
Why did you bring him?
Explain.
Yeah, that's definitely like the like once you go over there, it's like over like this area. So we might have to search for that other thing somewhere in here, because it's definitely not gonna be further out, you know. I don't know why that is there, but all right. Well, anyway, we'll go ahead and call this one a done deal for now, and we're gonna save. And all right, I'm gonna go ahead and say my amends to all you future YouTube watchers. So I do appreciate you if you made it this far into the video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and check out my page. All right, I will catch you all in the next one. Bye bye now.